Okay.
Yeah.
Hi viewers, welcome to my channel MindCraft. Today with me is Siddharth, who has cleared his IPCC both the groups. So congratulations to Siddharth for achieving this milestone.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud to say that he was one of my students for training. And today he called me very promptly after receiving his results, which is one positive attitude which he has taken in the session. And right now, and through Siddharth, now all of you can know what he implemented, what is it, those techniques which we are sharing with you in the session. And Siddharth, as you remember, I always say we can provide you the ladder, climbing is your job. So you
Yeah,
have
ma'am.
climbed the ladder and you are on the top of the ladder. You're that kind of a candidate. Okay. So
Thank you, ma'am.
Siddharth will share, my dear friends, viewers, subscribers, about how he has achieved this milestone, and he never expected this. But what is it with hard work? Definitely hard work is important, consistency is important as a CA student. But apart from that, what is it Siddharth implemented after attending the training program? So let's hear from Siddharth.
Uh, yeah. I first met Abhilasha ma'am in orientation course training, which happened in RCR branch. It was for the first batch. And then I had told my situation to ma'am in during one of the breaks that this was my fifth attempt, and previously in four attempts, out of four attempts, two were like were not with full efforts because of some personal reasons and all. But other two, it came very close to the pass marks border, and then it was on the other side itself. And in November 2022, the last attempt which I had given only group one, and the passing criteria, as you all might know, was 200 for 400. But I stuck up with 193 and 38 in tax. So I just explained this situation to ma'am and sought her advice as to what should I do and what should be the course of action. So she told me I would say the answer to this after the break so that it might benefit all the other students as well. And then she took a brief session about the positive attitude, mindset, thinking, everything. And then she just ordered me like, you stop thinking negatively. You have done all the hard work and achieved 100% of your efforts, but still due to that negative thinking, that pessimistic thinking of yours, you're not able to see the results to the complete extent. So you first stop thinking, can I? Start thinking, I can or I will. This time I'm going to pass. Remember, repeat these words again and again over the period of time. Like, I thought,
I have
okay,
passed. I've cleared. I always told you I've cleared, not I will, I can,
yeah,
because I will, I can will remain I can, right? So you have implemented that
yeah,
I've passed.
yeah, ma'am. And after the examination, but before the result, every student might know how anxious he might be. Like, correction techniques is not at all gauged by students, it cannot be anticipated at all. So for which subject how many marks, so all that permutations combination would be running in the mind of any student who has given examinations. And every student would compulsorily do his own calculations, like if I get this much in this subject and if I get this much in this subject I would pass, or if I get this much in this subject and this much in this subject I would fail, clearing to make aggregate. So every time even my thought processes were same. uh, Last time and before that also I used to think all these possibilities and then I used to shun my mind. But this time I thought, anyways, let me inculcate ma'am's teaching, and let me say now itself, I am a theist, staunch believer in God. So I just blended it, and by grace of God, I am going to clear this attempt. So this was my, ma'am. Am I audible
Yes,
here?
yes, you are, yes.
Internet is unstable like that. It's coming.
Hmm.
Grace of God, this time I'm clearing my exam. So this would be my concluding thought. Anyways, whatever I used to think, even if my thought process or my expected possible marks would lead to failure in both groups, I still made one thought that this time I'm going to pass both groups, and then I used to end the thought process there and then get distracted with some other activity for some other period of time. And later again, when these results thought come in my mind, again the same permutation combination, but again the same conclusion. And as thought upon, maybe it is as some divine force which ma'am also emphasized, manifestations or something. As I can't say expected, because I was expecting the least in eighth paper especially. Uh, the unexpected really took place, and I cleared my foundation both group with a slight margin. The slight margin which was making me stay on the side of failure, that itself, it it made me cross the pass mark border, and now I'm on the other side of the board. Like
Yes.
the four letters which were failed being displayed in the screen, the same four letters I changed to pass. I had got 402 in this attempt. And
Fantastic.
so promptly, after that, I called ma'am and I thanked her. Thank you very much, ma'am. Again, I'm thanking you for the valuable suggestion
Congratulations
which you
once
had
again,
given.
Siddharth. And for all my CA students, I would like to say one thing. Siddharth is one of the biggest example today in front of all of you to have a positive attitude and to inculcate in your life. See, every day, all of us get something in our life skills, isn't it, from somebody or the other? But how many of us implement? The first example, which I can show you right now, live example, is Siddharth, where he implemented, and today, see, he calls me. Number one, he calls me, see the positive attitude, he calls me to thank. So he has that gratitude. And I always tell you all, gratitude is the biggest thought, gratitude is the biggest action, biggest attitude which you can take towards positive attitude. So this Siddharth has implemented, and you can see the result today in front of us. Siddharth so happy, smiling, and I am so extremely proud to say you are my student, Siddharth. One thing which I should add here, Siddharth, is other students would have gone for a party today, but you have called me to brief your friends from your side. And I was thinking another 2, 3 days we will do this. But when you called me, I did not take 1 minute. I said, no, then today only I left everything. And I said, first I have to speak to Siddharth because this is what I have been preaching. So I need to practice, right? So whatever I preach, I'm practicing. And Siddharth, I think you will be benefiting a lot of students here, your peer group, right? Okay, one thing which I want to share with Siddharth and everybody now is,
Yeah,
uh,
ma'am.
see, we always say we are unlucky, or some of the students say, I'm very lucky, right? So now from today, Siddharth, you are that lucky boy. And just 10 days back, I had one candidate in my training session. So he was saying, ma'am, I used to travel 4 hours to write this IPCC exams. Okay, 4 hours. And coming back home also was 4 hours. He was in some village. Now see the hard work which that boy was doing. So he said, ma'am, that day I never used to study. I left it to God. So I said, see, this is called luck. Now then you become lucky because you are putting your hard work and you are positive about it. Then everything comes to help you. God is also helping us because you are helping yourself. So Siddharth and that other boy, whatever examples I can give you, all live examples, just to motivate my youth, so that when my youth is good, the future of the country is good. And when my chartered accountants are good, doing good, definitely the economy of the country is in good hands. And people like Siddharth, I'm very proud of you because you are inculcating your life skills each day, and which is approved today. Today is the result, a big day for him, and he has called me to give this interview. And I should thank him from the bottom of my heart for doing this for all the CA students, and even for motivating me for that matter. I get very enlightened and very motivated when my students call me and thank. That is the biggest gift which I can get from all of you, your love and affection. So God bless you, Siddharth. And if you want to say, share anything more with your friends, you can do that. Any guidance you want to give them?
No, guidance in a sense, consistent efforts and small tremendous result. This time I was more consistent. What difference I had made in my efforts compared to last time is I started preparation 4 to 5 hours in initial days.
Okay.
And as the exam approaches nearby, the time period would be 12 to 14 hours. Only the break. would be the lunch break, which my mother used to call me for that, for lunch and for dinner, only that much. I somehow thought that thought process or the mind which I had is somehow it is going to pay these concepts. If not today, some other day, it would definitely pay off.
Will pay. Hard work and consistency and your positive attitude.
And never give up.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Very good, Siddharth. So I think this is really going
We
to
as friends, we see failure more than.
Yes, yes. You have seen more failure.
Yeah, so the attitude should be once if we fail, twice if we fail. Yeah.
Yes.
So normally I take the example of games, any mobile game or any computer game for that matter. Once the game is over, we won't give up until what we think of we have achieved it. Till then, we would be trying again and again because our intentions are not fulfilled in the game before that game is over. Like that, it comes down. So similarly, treat this CA also as a game. I'm not saying ignore it, like not in that sense. Just don't give up destination or
Never
dream.
give up attitude, positive
You should
attitude
not be.
at work. And consistency is very
Yeah.
important. You can't just start 2-3 months before preparing it. So you have to be consistent from the beginning. Now, Siddharth, for your CA final, definitely we are going to aim for rank, and you have to start your, as you today only you have proved it. The actions which you have taken of thanking and coming on the channel to give me an interview and volunteered yourself, which is beautiful, I'm telling you. We will see the process, and definitely all the best. God bless you, and take very good care of yourself, Siddharth. We are always there to support you, help you, and thank you so much. So viewers, please take care, take good care of yourselves, and I'm signing off
Thank
now.
you.
Yes, thank you so much. Till my next video, take very good care of yourselves.